Afternoon baseball set to come your way on a fine afternoon on the south side of Chicago. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Texas Rangers and the Chicago White Sox. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the White Sox are looking to break out the brooms here at home.
No doubt they will be absolutely focused. You want to steal a sweep from your rivals any chance you can. And I got to be honest, this is probably bigger for the fans than the players playing in this one. Huge bragging rights at stake.
Bernardo Flores, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Now at the plate is Isaiah Falefa, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First delivery to him. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
Nick Solak is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Row, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
On a rope to the second baseman. And they got there so quickly, the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Matt, they're looking to get more out of David Dahl. He has really struggled. Struggle is a kind word. He's been terrible with runners in scoring position. He's hit under 200 in those situations this season. And when that's the case, you start to think that maybe it's in his head. I think he's putting too much pressure on himself right now.
So here is the aforementioned outfielder. Yes, he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Runner's going. Pitch inside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
今どんな感じなんですかね。ああ、やっと入ってますな。やっと治りましたか。このピンジャックがやっぱやられとるんでしょうね。刺してるけどなんかうまいこと言ってないでしょうね。
Again, another foul ball.
結局日本は勝ったんですか？アメリカ勝ったんですか
？Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
9回になんか追いついた言ってましたけどね。
Another
チ
1-2
ャイナ製の
delivery.
限界か。あちゃー、まあ、安物の堀のヘッドセットですからね。日本買ったんすか。やりますやん。アメリカに勝ったのはなかなかやりますな。アメリカ言ってもほんまのメジャー選手ちゃいますけどね。
Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the second out.
本場のね、メジャーリーガー入ってないですからね。ああ、敗者
So that
復
brings
活
up
戦
the。big bat of Joey Gallo.
まあ言うたら2軍3軍の
From
メ
the
ンバ
belt,
ー
the
が
pitch.
代表で行っ
Hard
てみ
hit
たも
ball
んで
to
すから
second.
ね。
He's got it. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the
メ
side
イ
is
ン
the
の
tire.
1軍メンバーが
Rangers leave
行っ
one.
てるわけじゃない
Time
か
for
ら
the
ね。
White Sox to go to work. No score.
メジャーに勝った。まあメジャーはメジャーやけど、まあ2軍3軍のメジャーに勝ったい
Kyle
う感じです
Gibson,
よ。
the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the
それで
pitching
も
in this
強いん
one.
ですけどね。
Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey
あ
man,
れが
coming
もう
on
1
Kyle
軍
Gibson
メン
to
バー
pitch.
の
Four
メ
pitch
ジャーやっ
mix.
たらやばいと
Not
思い
an
ますよ。
overpowering guy, more of a pitch to contact kind of guy. Fastball 89 to
オリ
93.
オールズの
Curveball, changeup, and slider. He's a guy you'll know if he's on early, he's going to induce a
クリ
lot
ス・
of
デイビ
ground
スさんで
balls.
したっけ。
If he's getting pop-ups and fly
ああ
balls,
いう人らが
that's
気出し
dangerous.
たらも
He's
う
not a
やばい
power
ですよ
type
ね。
pitcher.
First pitch on the way. Danny Mendick is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
暇やろうか。なかなかね、向こうも試合止めてオリンピック行くか言うたら、それはしないんでね。普通の試合をやってくれる感じよ。体調管理とかもめんどくさいんちゃいますか。
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
ああ、ケンさん改めて。さっきは関西暴流会の
合
田隆二がね暴れてましたけど、酒の瓶で頭殴ってましたからね。
And another foul ball.
日本勝ったらしいですね。大谷さんとかおらんもんな。
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So to get his day started at the plate, Zach Collins trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
大谷さん大仁田さんになってますけど。よくよく見たら大仁田さんじゃないですか。そうやったんですか。甲斐拓也のサヨナラヒット。土壇場で追いついてましたよね。
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
鍵盤はなってますよ。
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good
9回に
position
追いつ
to
い
make
て
it to the
10
T
回裏に
lineup
ファール
without
を
a
ヒ
whole
ット
lot
に
of
する
stress.
八百長で勝利。あちゃ延長に入っとったんですか。
Here's the first pitch to him. Adam Engel swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
では勝てないから大沢親分の勝田の写真載せたらなぜか日本打線復調してきた。さすが親分ですな。
So now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Career against Kyle Gibson, just a 1 for 9.
まあでもチーム状態めちゃくちゃいいんですよ。大連勝中で。
Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
がっつり貯金溜まってきましたよ。
My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Just got a piece of that one. Perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. But for the Sox, a run here in the inning on the solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago.
名将ラルー
Here's the
サ監
second
督。
generation big leaguer
なんか
Delino
ラサールみたいで
DeShields.
すね。
A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
ラサール石井
From
監
the
督みたい
stretch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
な。バチコンラサール監督か。やっぱりラサールって言いたくな
Pitch
りま
on
す
the
ね。
way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Popped him up. Moncada has a play. 1 out.
あちゃ送り返して。
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
昨日の
Chris
メッ
Davis
ツと
next to bat as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. The numbers coming
点
in
の取り合いになってたんです
278
け
the
ど、最
average,
後サ
4
ヨナラ負
home
けしました
runs
からね。
and 11 RBIs.
バザールでござるでした。そういう CM ありましたよね。
He's able to take the ball the other way here, high and deep to right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
最後抑えのピッチャー出してたんですけど、そのピッチャーがまた打たれてでひっくり返るという。
At the plate now, Charlie Culberson. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. Flores is just getting his big league pitching career underway, of course, but he did recently pick up his first and only win.
最後もね、満塁まで行ってたん
Fastball
ですけど、ね、
just missed above the zone. Davis leads off second with one gone in the inning.
ツーアウト満塁まで行って、最後のスイング取られて、そのまま終わりました。
Here it comes on 1-1.
一応バット止めてたんですけど、ね、スイングや言われて、そのまま終了です。
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
寝ちゃいました。
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
まあ、もう12時回ってましたからね。
This might be a good time for a
1
3-2
時前に
change.
なったん
If
ち
he
ゃいま
can
した。
locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
あちゃ、寝落ちの敗戦。
So stepping in is Nate Lowe, a potential tying run for him at third base. First pitch on its way. Here's the 1-0. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. 1-1. Here it is. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Collins is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One left for Texas. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
寝てたんですかね。なんかようわからんですけどね。なんか用事があったんかわからんですね。
Pitch on the way.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Fouled off. Get hard back up the middle, and this will find its way into center field for a leadoff
初めで
single.
もこのホワイトソックスもね、開幕の時全然
Dan,
勝
that
てん
hit
くて
right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like
か
that?
なりやばか
No
っ
doubt
たん
about
です
it
け
right
ど、
now.
で
He
もなん
swings
や
it
かん
back
や
really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least one base hit, so there's a lot of
逆
positives
にメ
going
ッツ
on.
がね、なんか開幕良かったんですけど、最近よう負けるんですよね。
From the belt, kicks and deals. Andrew Vaughn is at the plate as he looks
昨
at
日も
1-1.
負けとったからね。
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
He may be down 2-0 after those first
Wakaran
two
mon
pitches
desu
in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all
な
over
ん
the
やかんや
place.
でまだ開幕して1ヶ月経ってないですからね。まだ4月の終わりですからね。
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Next in at the plate is Blake Rutherford. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's set and the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases.
このまま2人帰りました。
And to score is the runner from first. It's a 3-0 game.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
いつも1番やったんですけどね。ちょっとは打率上がってきましたけ
The
ど。
0-1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been
仕
swinging
事
on
も
the
な
hotter
んかね、
bats in the
昼
game.
から行く仕事もなんか中途半端で
Swing, line, drive.
め
That's
ん
going
ど
to
く
be
さいで
trouble.
すね。
As he arrives at second without a play,
明日も
as
昼から
also
なんで
on
す
the play, a run comes across to score.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings
11
here,
時前に
and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
これはまたとこ行った。
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada.
Ah,
Now
check
a
it out.
swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throw.
Reined in. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, catcher.
So next to bat will be Zach Collins, runner in
明
scoring
日か
position
ら
with
ですよ
two
ね。
gone.
フリープレーのテニスが入ってましたよね。
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Right side, hit hard. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. So they continue to swing the bats well here in the opening month of the season as we take a look at the team leaderboard for total runs scored. And lo and behold, the White Sox are currently on top of the AL in that category.
もう一個がなんかあれですか、ドンパチ系のなんかね、無料ゲームとか言ってましたけど。
To the plate now, Adam Engel. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Gibson comes set. Here he comes 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in.
Well, まあテニスゲーは面白そうですけどね。
Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
一時期栄養テニスやってたんですけど、 なんか冷めてもうて打ってまいりましたけど。
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We play 2 full. It's the White Sox 5 and the Rangers nothing. Now at the plate here is Jose Trevino. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time. I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
ああ、そうなんです。
And now a pitch on the way. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
点を取られることができ、あちゃ。
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa as he'll take a breaking ball too low and it's 1-0. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
この人の名前もまた長い名前ですね。アイザイア・カイナ・ファレファさんっていうんですか。めっちゃ長い名前ですね。
A ball and a strike now. Trevino aboard here at first with nobody out. 2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. Count even at 2-2.
ああ、なんやかんやオリンピックも来週で終わりですからね。
And it's fouled away.
長いような短いような。始まりだしたら早いですからね、あれもね。甲子園みたいなもんですよね。
Another try at 2-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he will bypass the double play possibility and take only the out at first.
ダブルプレー。
So here is Nick Solak. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like you did, and all you have to show for it is to jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
1 ball, no strikes the count. 1 out and a runner on second base. High in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
ダメ元で飛んだら取りましたよ。なかなか珍しいプレー。そうなんですか。今のはよう取りました。
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Fouled away. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Two and 1 to David Dahl. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Rutherford is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Rangers lead 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0.
Welcome back. The White Sox are set to hit here in the third inning, and hit is something that they've done very well this season. They entered the day's contest leading the major league in home runs. And talking with some of the hitters during batting practice, they said home runs are a big part of their game, but it's not something they're going for when they step into the box. They said as long as they're attacking good pitches to hit, their swings will oftentimes do the rest. Guys?
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Eloy Jimenez. First pitch on the way.
That's up. That's a ball.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
The pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Next, here is Jose Abreu. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in again.
On to first, and they turn the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Andrew Vaughn, the next to bat. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
さすがにケンさんはもう寝てまいましたかね。
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Fly ball out toward left center field. Dahl's in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here for the White Sox as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here, too low. It's 1-0.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
A ball and a strike.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Popped him up. Abreu in foul ground. But this will land untouched.
取らへんのかい。今手伸ばしたら取れそうな感じに見えたんですけど、伸ばさんかったです。
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact and he'll get another chance. Here's another 1-2.
That's the ball.
Hit weakly back to the mound.
And
the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
In now, Delino DeShields. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Bouncer up the middle. Anderson picks it up to second for 1. To Abreu for the big double play.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot.
取ってからそのままピュッと投げましたね。やりますな。
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And he falls behind 0-2. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Blake Rutherford. First pitch on its way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Rutherford, a 22-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him, 1-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, man. He might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2. Yoan Moncada is on deck.
味見中か。味見中。なんか今日買うてましたよね、なんかね。
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So here's Yoan Moncada. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
ティム・アンダーソンさん怪我しましたやん。どこ痛めたんですかねこれ。ヒップ、ケツ痛めたんですか。なんかヒップって書いてますけど、おそらくケツのことかと思いますけど。あちゃー、盗塁してそのまま怪我ですか。ショート守れる人がこの人しかいないです。
Leury Garcia will try and loosen up here as he'll be the runner at second base following the injury.
盗塁してケツを痛
Garcia,
める
the
という。
runner at second with one away. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 2-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a two-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change will be forthcoming. That'll be it for Kyle Gibson. So he'll depart early here this afternoon as he just never got into any kind of groove out there. DeMarcus Evans answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
また傷口が広がりましたか。
The batter will be Danny Mendick as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. A man left for the White Sox, but they hold a 5-0 lead.
状態がひどいのか、ボラギノール出しときました。
Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Thank you, Heidi. Leading off the inning, it'll be Charlie Culberson, and they could use a spark from him here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's the pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Here comes the 1-2. Grounded to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
ボラギノール2週間分出しときます。
No one on with 1 down, and now here's Nate Lowe. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-1 on its way. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Jose Trevino.
And now in the box, Jose Trevino. He collected a base hit his first time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the White Sox 5 and the Rangers nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Zach Collins.
For the White Sox, the catcher, Zach Collins.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. And this pitch misses for a ball, and the Chicago catcher's back even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right now.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Ready now for the White Sox, Adam Engel. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. Gallo is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. So 2 out, nobody on. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. First pitch on the way.
No, that's outside. Ball.
The 1-0 home.
Ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2-0 count. Here it comes. 2 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Jose Abreu would be next. The 3-1. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. Down in order go the White Sox as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead.
The third baseman,
He's set. Here it comes. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
たいやですね。なんかムシムシとね。
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
でも寝るときはね、窓開けてエアコン切って寝ますよ。扇風機だけかけて。
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Here now, the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
エアコン全開で寝てる。風邪ひきますよ。喉痛なったりするでしょ。
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the
部屋の
6th.
温度
Well,
は
they haven't
今
been able to
27
scratch a
度
run
です。
across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
エアコンつ
That'll
けて
bring
る
in
んで
Nick
すけど。
Solak. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
First delivery to
24
him.
度。24はまだ増しちゃいます。
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Now the 1-0 to third. Moncada gloves it to second for one. On to first, a double play.
大阪とか夜でも35度。
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time
ち
after
ょ
the
う
two
ど
ball.
ダブルプレー。死ぬな。はい、お疲れ
David
様
Dahl to
で
the
した。
plate now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that two ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
From the stretch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
疲れ検査。
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right side, but it's well foul.
明日というか今日は11時出発ですわ。
And he won't go after the cut fastball, 2-2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you
時
might
間
think.
帯ですけど。
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
The 2-2 one more time. On the ground to the right side. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rangers go down quickly there. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. So here's Jose Abreu.
Leading up for the White Sox, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
And now the first pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Misses above the zone for a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Andrew Vaughn will be next. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box now, Andrew Vaughn, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Vaughn, a California-born ball player. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. The 1-0.
2-0. Three balls, no strikes.
Popped him up.
Check.
Culberson is under this one. And there's the second out of the inning.
The batter, the right fielder, Blake Rutherford.
Up next for Chicago, Blake Rutherford. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on the way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-1.
1 and 2 to count.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Two out, nobody on. Slider laid off for a ball. Leury Garcia would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And here's the 3-2 from him. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Leading off the inning, it'll be Joey Gallo, and they could use a spark from him here. Here's the first pitch to him. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Ah, 変えるの忘れとった。暑いな。
Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check, and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
変えますか。寝てなかったか。半分寝ましたな。暑っ。あれでもさっき変えたとこちゃいましたっけ。あれなんかおかしいんかな。いけてんのかな。
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
1-1.
綺麗ですな。
On that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
こんな中途半端な暑さが眠気を誘ってくるんですよ。
Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
入らんすな。
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate, Delino DeShields. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Down the third baseline. Moncada fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder.
Next, it'll be Chris Davis. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-1. Scorched to third. Moncada has it. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Joe Barlow will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Digging in, the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Now here it comes. And that's up and in for ball 1. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Into the box, Yoan Moncada batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. No hits to this point. Yanked on the ground down the line. On a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. Nick Madrigal will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. He's set and the pitch. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 1 home run and 3 driven in. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. And he struck him out. Up next, Zach Collins. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
0-2, here it comes.
Ball out.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
At the plate now, Adam Engel. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
No, that's out.
Moncada stands at second with 2 gone. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the payoff pitch home. Hard on the ground towards short. Fielded cleanly. Over to first, and that retires the side. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Nick Madrigal, who will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Charlie Culberson. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. You talk about bragging rights. Two cities that love their baseball teams, and geographically they match up. Even though they're not division foes, it's for bragging rights, and this is what it's all about.
High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
This guy smokes this thing, hustling all the way around the third. So far, they posted nothing but zeros in this one, but he stands 90 feet away now, and they should be able to push him across.
Nate Lowe digging in now, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together. Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike 2. And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2. He's ready now. The pitch.
よくあることやろ。それはやばいんですけど、埋めてかなかったことに。
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Next to hit, Jose Trevino. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And there's ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the White Sox 6 and the Rangers 1. Jonathan Hernandez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez.
The left fielder.
Now the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to short. Reined in. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
コロナの時もなんか埋めてる動画出てた。あっちゃ。
Next, it'll be Jose Abreu. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Gallo is there. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next to stand in is Andrew Vaughn. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time. Laid off for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field. 4th home run here in the early going, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
So now to the plate, Blake Rutherford. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses again. Ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
New York と一緒.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another full count pitch home. Gets him looking up around the letters. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Rangers, and the lead is stretched to 7-1. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that means Nick Solak will dig in. Now the first pitch. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Throwing to second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Matt Foster, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. To the plate now, David Dahl. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Foster rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. No one out with a runner at second. And this is hit hard to the right side, but this will get foul. 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. A runner at second, nobody out. Popped him up. Abreu in foul ground. And the first baseman can't get there.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. So here's the cleanup hitter. Joey Gallo struck out in his last trip to the plate. First offering. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade it out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
So next to the plate for Texas, Delino DeShields. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. Breaking ball called just a bit low. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll go to second here. And he is out at second base. And partner, that's going to do it for this one.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row. And this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
7-2, the final score this afternoon. The Chicago White Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Bernardo Flores earns the win, his second. Kyle Gibson couldn't escape the fourth inning as he slapped with the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
最後もやばかったっすね。ポロリしてる間にセカンドに行くっていう。
Our final line.
いやー、連勝が続きますな。ティム・アンダーソン怪我、ヒップケツを痛めて、期間がオートにしときましょうか。怪我の状態を見んとね。あちゃー、6連勝ですわ今。これはええ感じ。貯金が9ですか。いい感じですな。で、怪我の状態は怪我あれ、怪我どれで見るんやったかな。どっか怪我のリストみたいなのがあったんですけど、あれどれやったんやろ。どっかにあったと思った。気のせいでしたっけね。怪我のリストが見当たらず。トレーニングちゃいますよね、こんなんね。バットゲットちゃいますな。あれ、どっかで見たけど、ほんまにないですな。なんか前見たんすけどね。フォーチーズこれか。これですわ。あったあった。ティム・アンダーソン1週間2週間ケツを痛めて 1,2 週間休みます。インフラムドヒップ、インフラムドヒップ、どういう意味ですかね、これ。 一軸干潮で。あっちゃー、ちょっと翻訳で見てみますか。なんて意味なんやあれは。炎症を起こしたケツを炎症を起こしてるみたいっすよ。炎症としか書いてないっすね。炎症を起こした。ケツの炎症。ラフドエル国務長官G ですな。1週間から2週間らしいですわ。びっくりですな。まあ一応ベンチにはおるからね、そこは大丈夫なんで。よっしゃ、さあ終わりますか。眠たいっすな。盗塁してケツ痛めるっていうのもね、まあいろいろあるんですな。もともと持病やったんですかね。よっしゃ、あちゃー、顔だらけになってますさあ終わりましょうか。茶を飲んで、さあではではでは。